What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh, what could it be that's hiding in here for me? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Is this a model kit or what's in here for me? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
How hard is it to put together? Is it made of leather? Hey, what's in the box? What's in this box?
What's in the box?
Today's episode of What's in the Box was filmed right here at Monster Hobbies in High River, Alberta, Canada. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. And today we're going to look at an old set. Now I have the privilege of having a few customers that are really good friends, and sometimes they go out and find things for me and give me little gifts here and there, so I thank them for that. Pardon me. This gift comes from Rob and Felicity. It is the old Assault on Black Reach set. I don't know if anybody's ever done a What's in the Box on this. Now, they found it in one of the second-hand stores. I don't know if it was around here or not. But at any rate, it was nice of them to think of me and give me something here. So, as you can tell, this has already been opened by somebody. And somebody put the rubber bands on it to keep it in line here. Now, what you're about to see is some models that have been built. No, anyway. But when you're like going around out there, sometimes you might look into some of these old sets. Now, of course, this is all Warhammer, I think, 6th edition. But anyway, I mean, like you can see, like, this is an old catalog here. Games Workshop, the world of hobbies and games, you know. They're showing the Battle for Skull Pass. So this is a set from the 90s. But not the 90s, like early 2000s. There's Battle for McRae is still being advertised. That's a set that came out before this set. So, I mean, this is quite a long time ago. And remember the old Lord of the Rings Mines of Moria? That was one of their best sets because it came with all the stuff. So if you're ever looking around and you find one of those, you know, it's a good set. Okay, your Games Workshop wish list, you know. And you get your Assault on Black Reach book. Read this first. Well, now we've got our 8th edition 40K. But this shows you like all the different older tables and how to play the game and whatnot, what the armies are. Cool map of the multiverse. It's neat. The older books are cool too, because sometimes they got stuff that the new ones just don't have anymore. Okay, this set has those orc gyrocopters, or orc copter, and the Space Marines. Too bad it didn't come with a truck. That's what you buy to increase your army. It gives the old points values for each army, which will be different for 8th edition now. And the stats and everything. One good thing about this, even though this is outdated, is it tells you who these guys are and what their roles are in the battlefield. So when you're doing your new 8th edition, shows you how to build the models too. When you're doing your new 8th edition, you can know who's who in the box. Who's who in the box? Okay, they give you these decals here, or as the Americans call them, decal. But these ones are for the Space Marine chapters. So you got Space Wolves, Ultramarines, Lightning Guys, Imperial Fist, you know, all that. For all you guys that play. And then you have your, well, this is a 6th edition rule book. I mean, you could still play 6th edition if you want. But you might be playing by yourself there. Anyway, so these, remember in one of the new, if you watch the Dark Imperium box and I said whippy sticks, these are what the rulers used to be. These big, long, red pieces of plastic. And they are, I don't know if you can pick this up. Maybe not. They're numbered along there. But we called them whippy sticks because I don't know if camera will pick this up. Say your opponent did a dice roll you didn't like, well, you could just go like this. Did you hear that? Oops. And you whip his hand like... Anyway, no, yeah, and that's something they don't use anymore in 8th edition. But these look nice anyway back in the day. These are your blast templates. So this one is for if a guy has a flamethrower. He's standing here and this is the range of the blast of the flamethrower. And then this is how many people in the unit he's hitting. And this was a small ordnance blast template. So like... Yeah, I'll just demonstrate quick. Okay, so... You got a group of guys. Okay, anyway, so you got a group of guys. So you're going to drop this bomb on them. So the center hole is who you're going to hit on. And then the ring is how many people get hit in that area, right? So this guy wouldn't have got hit. Unless you drop the large blast template on him. Then he's hit. And this is a 5-inch. This is 3-inch. Pardon me. And it all depends on what gun you're shooting these things from. But they always included those in the old sets, which they don't do now. Okay, so... Yeah, I know what you're thinking here. How is Trevor going to show us this? Because usually everything in his what's in the box are on the sprues. And obviously someone was playing with the set, so... It looks like they just clipped everything out and started to work on the models. Like this is the Space Marine Dreadnought. All the parts for them, luckily, are in the box. But like I said, I mean, this is secondhand, so if you're going out and finding stuff on your own, be prepared that not all the parts are in here. And I haven't been able to check this 100%. So I've been working hard at the store. There's one of the orc Coptas. Part of it. But yeah, I mean, all you can do is, you know, pay whatever price they want and hope for the best. Or if someone gives it to you, hope for the best that everything's in there. Otherwise, well, you might have to make parts, or there's a cool guy, one of the Space Marines. You might have to make parts, or like ask your friends for some parts, or raid your parts box and see if you can find something. Like, for example, if this was all that was left of this guy, you know, you need a guy for that arm. But yeah, I mean, it's a good set. It got a lot of people their start in 40k back in the day. And the nice thing is, with the new rules, you can still use the models. It's just the original rule books that are not too valid anymore, but you know. And these models are the push pin type. So like, there we go. So there's a pin and a hole in the arm, right? And you put it together. Now, whoever built this just clipped them off the parts tree and stuck them together. So you can see like there's burrs from the parts tree. So you want to use like your files and whatnot to get that smooth and back to normal to make a good model. But yeah, for the most part, this is a really good set that I was given, you know, considering what you could find. Like, these guys could have all been, you know, glued. Like, I've had people give me sets where guys were glued together backwards with crazy glue, and there was no hope in heck you could get them apart. But these ones are just clipped off the tree, luckily. There's an orc boy. Come on, camera. There we go. The orcs. The orcs! Anyway, yeah. So, what can you find in a box out there when you're looking for things? That is a good question. Alright, so that is my review, although I didn't get into the models, of Assault on Blackreach. And it's interesting to note that in all these sets, it seems like there's always a division of Space Marines. the set before this, Battle for McRae, was Space Marines versus Necrons. Then this one is Space Marines versus Orcs. The one that followed it, I think, is Dark Vengeance. So that is, again, Dark Angels, which is in a chapter of Space Marines, versus Chaos Space Marines. And now, of course, we have Dark Imperium, which is, you guessed it, Space Marines versus Nurgle Space Marines. So it'd be neat to see an Imperial Guard set come out one day, but anyway, that's what I play. Okay, so 10 minutes in. Let's wrap this baby up. I will be attempting to build these sometime in the future, just not quite sure when. Because now I'm on a mission that 8th edition has come out to actually get some games going. Oh, let's put the rubber bands on here for a minute, just so I don't have a big explosion here. What's in the books? I don't want to know what happened there. Okay, there's the back, and there it shows you all the models that you get. So you get 3 Deft Coppers, and you get an Orc War Boss, 20 Orc Boys, 5 Orc Knobs, and then the 3 Deft Coptas. Those are your War Bosses and stuff. On your Space Marine side, you get, what are these guys? 5 Space Marine Terminators, a Dreadnought, 10 Tactical Space Marines, your Space Marine Captain. So it's a pretty even match set. Yeah, and look for this in your secondhand stores, or hopefully, you got a older brother or somebody that had this set and never used it, or whatever, I don't know. Or you can find one on eBay, or trade one up, or go to Kijiji, or go to whatever, Amazon.com, whatever you prefer on finding older stuff. But, sometimes you may even find it on my own website, www.monster-hobbies.com. CA. I didn't say com. I said ca.ca. Go there. .com is dead. .com is dead! In the future, there is no .com. Okay, now that you got hypered out and weirded out, I'm going to wrap this video up. So this is Trevor at Monster Hobbies for What's in the Box. Tune in as I do some other stuff, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.